back, and we have. I read the guide on how to do this, so I think I've got a pretty good idea. Joe, if you wouldn't mind carrying the conversation, more or less, that would be
that
would be lovely. What have you done, you fool?
So let's see.
Let's just set this
what
to.
can we talk about after last episode basically being the instruction manual?
Literally though.
So you're invited over to Owen's house later.
Tonight?
It depends.
Today?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
I think I have homework to do, so.
Oh no.
I don't know.
You wanna watch a spooky movie?
I don't know. For those marathons you were talking about, I was thinking about throwing Shin Godzilla's hat in the ring.
I was actually gonna suggest House of a Thousand Corpses.
Really? Okay. So.
Yeah. It was I figure you listen to
Robert
Rob
Zombert.
Good old Robbie Zombie.
Robbie Zombie.
You listen to him, you might as well see what his movies are like.
Yeah.
But granted,
I'm interested.
Granted, his movies are his movies.
What? No! No!
They're kind of hard to sit through.
Take that 2 for Bonnie. That didn't last very long.
I like how we're just unfazed by it now.
I mean, I've played this game more than you have, I think, just 'cause I have it on my phone. So, yeah, I'm just completely used to it. When we get to FNAF 2, that'll be a more rich experience.
But yeah, and I was actually telling Eric. I don't know if I talked about it on the stream before. But no. Rob Zombie, the House of a Thousand Corpses, was his first movie, which I believe he made in 2000, and then Universal told him, yeah, we can't release this, and so they shelved it, and he ended up releasing it on his own 3 years later in 2003, and then found out that there was a big House of a Thousand Corpses attraction at Universal Studios, like a haunted house. And so so he went there like years later, and he's like, it's kind of ironic that the same company that ditched my idea is now marketing off of it. I mean, he wasn't bitter at all. He was just like, hey,
man.
Look how the tables have turned. Look how the turns have tabled.
Look how the tables have tabled.
I am the table.
I am the table that flaps in the night.
This is a Metallica meme. But yeah.
Oh, you know.
I mean, it's basically like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre ripoff, but it's fun.
You know what's a story you can tell?
What?
Didn't you have an experience with Five Nights at Freddy's at like a party with some kid?
I did. Wait, didn't I tell that already?
I don't think, not on this show at least. Which I think you should, because it's one of the few times an experience you've had is actually pertinent.
Let me set the spooky vibe.
Okay.
It was a dark and stormy night. I don't know why I said it like the customer.
Ah, yes, Christopher Lloyd.
But no. So I was at a party, and I forgot exactly what it was for. But most of the kids there were like little kids, and so they weren't around my age range, so I was just kind of off doing my own thing. And so this one little guy comes up to me and he's like, hey, because he saw I was playing on my tablet and I was playing FNAF 4.
Oh.
FNAF 4 is especially, like, I'd say out of them, at least the models in there, the designs are a lot creepier than some of the other games. I think that's a safe bet.
I think so too.
Especially for me, because the whole setup of the kid's room in FNAF 4 looks exactly like my room at my mom's. like we have like the baby blue walls, the white closet, like across from my bed and everything. So yeah, I was that.
What? Okay. That's a first. I haven't been got by Foxy in a while.
Yeah. So this kid comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey, can I play?" I'm like, I don't know, little guy. This game's too scary for you. You know, I don't know if you can handle it and everything. He's like, "No, man, I play this all the time." And I'm like, "Shit, go ahead."
All right then, fine.
So
who am I to stop you?
Yeah, I'm like, "Hey, you play it all the time, you know?"
You must be a FNAF expert.
Big man, talk a big talk.
So you play FNAF, big whoop, want to fight about it?
No, so you know, I'm like, all right, well, if he plays it, so I hand him the tablet. The kid's like gets scared once, gets one jump scare, and proceeds to just freak out, like screaming his lungs out. And so obviously the parentals, the rents, if you will, rush downstairs. And you know, and so like this kid who's been like mentally scarred. he's just heaped up in the corner in fetal position, rocking back and forth.
As one does after playing FNAF.
No, he wasn't that bad. He was just a little spooked. And
as the game is designed to do.
And so the parental figures are like, "Hey, maybe you shouldn't do that." And I'm like, I'm like, that's fair, you know. Yeah. It's not like I warned the kid. No.
Yeah, or like, hey man, it's kind of scary.
But you know, so a little while passes, and then the kid comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, can I get another shot at that?" And I'm like, "No! you got me in trouble, you little shit.
Listen here, you little shit.
Oh, but no, I didn't say that. I was just like, yeah.
You should have. You should have.
But yeah, no. So yeah, that.
Why won't it go?
You know, that was a story that could have been told in like a minute, and I just exaggerated.
No, I like it.
The living hell out of that.
Good. We need that.
Woo. Yeah. So moral of the story.
Don't be a little shit. Don't let your kids be little shits.
All you little basketches out there.
Don't be little shits.
No, the real moral of the story.
Does there have to be a moral?
I don't fucking know.
Do we need morals, Joey? Morality is overrated in my humble
we don't have morality. Morals, what are those? What are those?
What am I?
Those are my Crocs.
It's funny because I wear Crocs.
It is.
Oh, that's a Bonnie.
And he does. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Have you though? Have you really?
No.
Have you seen my Kronks?
My eyes could not.
Your
magnitude.
I thought you don't need to worry about him until 2.
No one. Wait. I don't know. We're listening to some guy on Steam, so.
I mean, Steam.
He's about as credible. And then before it was Reddit.
Steam guy should know.
Why don't we just ask Wikipedia? They seem like a reliable source.
Are we getting further or like I don't think we're getting we're getting like less far now.
It's like evolving,
but
backwards. Oh.
We've gotten all the way up to like 4 a.m. with this, and I would like to finish this game.
I would very much like.
I would appreciate being able to finish this game.
Let's see here.
There's not even like credits or anything for it to like roll to. There's like, you know.
Yes.
It's just a screen that says you got fired. Right? No, you don't get fired. You get fired after night 7.
Yeah. Well.
Did your phone die?
No, not yet.
What's O?
Well, considering we have nothing to talk about.
What would you like to talk about, Joey?
I was gonna put this in the comment section, but I guess I'll just rant about it here. So I watched When a Stranger Calls recently.
What is that?
Well, you see, it was one of the classics, but this was the remake. And it was basically just. It was there was potential, but it was what's the word, sullied?
Yeah.
Is that a word? Yeah. So I guess I'll just do this in 5 minutes. So when the movie begins, I noticed that the parents say they're looking for keys, and you know, like and the dude bro man is like, honey, have you seen my keys? And she's like, did you check the kitchen? And she's like, try the office. And then I'm thinking, you know, because one of the, like, the biggest lines that came from the original When a Stranger Calls is the line, have you checked on the children? And then I'm like, why didn't they just have the killer say that, like, the, you know, when he asked, have you checked on the, like, check the kitchen, try the office. I'm like, that'd be a neat callback. But no, you just wasted your opportunity. And later on, so there's this statue outside that looks like a silhouette. And like later on, the killer man, he's outside. I'm like, why didn't you just have him step behind this silhouette? It'd be super creepy. Why didn't you just have him be the silhouette? Like he's always just been standing there. But no, you wasted that too. And you're getting a call from the United States. You're right there.
I'm counting.
Very focused.
Yeah.
I see this. And then later on, so she finds that the shower's turned on, and I think she's on the phone, and he tells her that he's inside the house, and I'm like, okay, first off, why did he turn, like, she finds this out when she goes up to the shower. Why doesn't she turn around and see writing on the mirror? Because there is literally no point of the shower being on. And I'm like, you could have done the thing, but you didn't. And yeah, so this whole movie was just a missed opportunity, and Black Christmas did it better. Let me clarify, the original Black Christmas. So yeah.
Did you see the new Black Christmas?
I haven't seen the newest Black Christmas or Black Xmas. Which, from what I hear, I'm not missing much. Like, the Black Xmas is just like, they turned it like into it's just a gore fest that's like, you would actually hate that movie because there's a ton of eye stuff in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate eyes.
I hate having eyes. Get out of here with my eye holes.
Get out of my eye holes, eyeballs.
Get out of here with my butthole.
Get out of here with my butt balls.
The Butthole Man, rated R. In theater starts this Friday.
Starts Friday.
So yeah.
I'm like less scared and more just annoyed at this point.
When you have a pain in your ass, you know who it is. The Butthole Man.
On Friday.
Specifically Friday.
Only on Fridays.
That's the only night he strikes.
The only night of which the Butthole Man wreaks his vengeance. His buttholy vengeance.
That fits.
His buttholy vengeance.
Oh. But yeah, no, so... I mean, if there's anything you could take away from this, I recommend Black Christmas.
The original or the new one?
The original.
Mm.
That's one of my favorite... I actually made a list of, like... I'll do this in 30 seconds.
Yeah, let's just... How about you don't, and then we just talk about it next episode.
That's not a
Too-
bad idea.
It's too logical.
But yeah.
Isn't
so
there a rapper called Logic?
Yeah, I enjoy him very much. Well,
So if people who style hair are
For the most
stylists, are people who drive race cars racists?
and on that note,
I can't even say anything for the people who rap.
we should tell them
We should.
Yeah.
Next time.
next time.
Bye!